What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here at an up garage in Nagoya. It's been a long time since we've done an up garage video, and today I finally found one in Nagoya. I was looking on Google Maps and couldn't find anywhere in Nagoya. The nearest one was in Gifu, which is like an hour away. But then I Googled up garage and found this one in Nagoya. So we're gonna go inside, check it out. There's actually two others here in Nagoya as well, but let's see what up garage in Nagoya is like. Some wheels outside, nothing too crazy. Lots of noise in this video. Kind of boring stuff, the horns, some of the stuff that we saw at what do you call the auto parts store? Autobox. Autobox is like the auto zone of America. Up garage, there's really nothing like it in America or in any other country as far as I know. Up garage is mostly second-hand parts. People bring their old car parts to up garage, like spoilers, wings, strut bars, Cusco RX-8, STI, lots of stuff. What do we have? Anything interesting? Silencers, some exhaust tips. There's the wall of exhaust. We'll go check that out. Some lips. What is this off of? A Mitsubishi Ransa. I think it's off an Evo 6. What else? What else? Anything interesting here? Some nice looking exhaust. A lot of this stuff is off like K cars. K cars are like the small, less than 666cc cars. They'll put exhaust on them and stuff. Pretty nice. Trying to read some of these to see if they're for anything I recognize, but I don't recognize some of these chassis codes. So they're probably like weird K cars or something. I guess we'll finish up the wall of exhaust and then we'll come back. Okay, well there's a HKS high power for a ZN6, the 86 BRZ. EK9 Type R exhaust. And just a general idea for prices, cover up the last two. So it's around $399, but the dollar's a little stronger right now, so probably around, you know, like 360, 350 bucks. Roadster, NB6, I think that's the Miata, right? DC5. That looks really small. Integra Honda. It looks really small for an Integra exhaust though. B&R 34. Just looks like an axle back. The rest might be around here. It's only 150 bucks, so it probably is only the axle back. Some jams playing. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this. R35 GTR. Some kind of carbon fiber underbody piece, I guess. Got some seats. We'll come back to the seats. Let's go see what we missed back here. Lots of lights. See if I can recognize anything here. All this stuff looks kind of new. RX-8, R35 GTR. For only, you know, 200 bucks. That seems pretty good. I feel like you would probably have to pay like $1,000 from Nissan for something like that. 8.6 for, see, that's about $1,000 bucks. That's like $800. Wonder why those are so much more expensive than the GTR ones. I mean, they're nice. Honda S660. Steering wheels. That Momo steering wheel for a Daihatsu. That's pretty cool. See, this one looks new. Maybe. About 200 bucks for that Momo. It's not a bad Momo. Hey, this is what I have in the GTR. And this is only $20. $20 Momo wheel. Pretty good condition too. Momo tuner. 100 bucks. That one's 100 bucks. Very interesting. I kind of like that one. I don't know. I don't like anything that says Momo Italy, really. I don't want something that says Italy on my Japanese sports car. But look at that. 20 bucks. That's not bad. Not bad. That one's interesting. Continuing on, some gauges. Rotors. Some more gauges, some more like computer management, like some Defi Power FC. Air intakes. There's a intake for a FRS 86 BRZ, probably 220 bucks. Carbon fiber. Harnesses. Couplings. HKS Nissan GTR. I guess it's a complete piping for the R35 GTR, like intercooler piping maybe. Oh, lots of wheels over here. Like I said, in Japan they want the opposite, so they have Scion badges on the shelf. Big old Scion badges. SW20 MR2. I'm not even sure what that is. I can't read. It's kind of easy to read like whenever it's typed out, but whenever you have to read somebody's handwriting, that's when it gets kind of complicated for me. Alright. What else do we have to see here? Lots of wheels. I guess we're going to dive into this wheel stuff here in just a second. Looks like there is an aisle for suspension parts, so let's go look at suspension parts. Some lowering springs for lots of different options here. I'm not really recognizing IS300. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. What else? We got some coilovers for a bunch of weird stuff that I'm not recognizing. let's dive into this wheel section. Lots of tires. Bunch of like big SUV stuff. Some pretty nice tires though. Ladies and gentlemen, it was at this moment that I realized I had screwed up. Like I said, monetization on a video. Can't play copyrighted music, and YouTube instantly picked up on that in this up garage. So for the next about 1 minute, you're gonna hear me and Beck here, which you guys haven't met yet because this video is in the future. I introduced Beck in a video today. He's here for you'll have to wait till that video, but Beck's gonna be here commentating with me, and this is gonna be weird. This is gonna get weird, and you guys are just gonna hear us talk about these parts for the next 1 minute. So let's do it. So here you can see some nice tires. We got tires, we got wheels, we got everything you want. This is really such a weird way this went. If I didn't do this, and I wouldn't be able to monetize this video, and some of you are gonna be like, oh, well, just don't monetize the video. But that's one of my main sources of income now that I am done with the military and living in Japan. Yeah, I'm getting paid here, but every little bit helps. So you guys enjoy this quiet video and listen to me and Beck bull crap around and say a bunch of dumb stuff. Look, you got some nice wheels on your screen. What do we have here? Those are around 100, those are about $1,000. It's about $1,000 for those, what are they, gram lights or something? I don't even remember what we're looking at here. Some stock STI wheels for about $1,100, $1,200. Lots of stuff. Oh, we're only talking for about 10 more seconds, and then you're gonna pick back up with the audio right here on these TE37s. And I'm gonna pick you guys back up again in a minute though. See you soon. And we're back for the next like 3 minutes now because copyright got me again. That was a lot sooner after the last song ended and this one started. So silly. Like I get it. If I was trying to use somebody's copyrighted music, but I wasn't. Up Garage was just jamming out that day and they ruined it for us. But anyways, Beck's just sitting here all quiet because
I have energy, you know.
no energy, it is late.
How about the teaching the guys in Japanese language?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's say, yeah. He speaks fluent Japanese, so give him some stuff of what we see on the screen. Start speaking some Japanese.
For example, how to say the thank you or you're welcome.
Let's do some car stuff. Can you talk some car stuff in Japanese a little bit? Like what's a wheel?
Wheel.
Not one you usually use, huh? I guess you don't really use wheel when you're walking around Japan or talking to Japanese girls.
Taya.
Taya. Yeah, that's true. Look at these hideous things on your screen right now. Those are disgustingly ugly, and those are even more ugly. Two really ugly wheels. And where are we at now? We are at 13 minutes into this video, and you still got me for another minute and 15. What else you got for him, Beck? I guess it doesn't have to be car related. You can give him some Japanese.
Japanese?
Yeah. Nihongo.
Nihongo hanashimasu ka? Do you speak Japanese?
Nihongo.
Do you speak Japanese?
Iie. Sakoshi Nihongo.
What was the cute girl in Japanese language?
I don't think we talked about that.
Come on.
Hey, Beck, we got to keep this family rated, G rated here. We're not teaching everybody on YouTube how to hit on Japanese girls.
Car will be in Japanese language, kuruma.
Kuruma.
Jidosha.
What is that?
Jidosha, automobile.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not really much going on. I didn't even pay attention to any of that. We're about to go look at the Recaros and the seats next though. But I think we have played enough of this, and I think I can resume the video again without getting copyrighted. So, hope you guys enjoyed this weird thing we just did. Anyways, he will be properly introduced in the next video. See you guys later.
See you guys.
Termasu. Wasu. Yeah, nope. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's off of, but it looks like a Type R wheel. Little baby wheels. Alright, let's go check out the seats and get the heck out of here. It's really loud in here. I slept till like 11 today just because it's shops closed on Tuesdays. Some Recaros, what else? Some brides. Ooh, we got lots of stuff over here. Alright. Sparco Sprint. This one is about 150 bucks. No rails or anything, so I mean you'd have to find probably rails for whatever you wanted to put it in. But it's a pretty cheap seat. This is a bride seat? Bride seat. God, that's so loud right here, that speaker. This is like refinished in some weird like leather stuff. Both of those are like 70 bucks. A couple Recaros down here. These ones are a little bit more expensive. They actually have the rails with them. CZ4A. CZ4A. I'm gonna Google it real quick so I can tell you what that's for. That sounds really familiar. That's why it sounds familiar. It's an Evo 10. Evo 10 seats for around 700-ish bucks. Recaro SR3. This is about a $250 seat. I know this section is going to make some of y'all jealous. Some more Recaros for around 200 bucks. I don't know what those are. They're kind of expensive though. Toyota 200. Yeah, I'm not sure on the last part. Weird Recaro. It's got like an armrest and everything. One's about 400 bucks. Another Recaro SR3, about 270 bucks. Seems pretty nice. Some seat out of a Toyota, 300 bucks. That looks weird and nasty, and I don't even want to touch or look at that really. Cobra seat. Sparco. This is like, well, that's like a kid seat. It's like a booster seat, but the Sparco's a real seat. Sparco seat for 65 bucks. Recaro around 400. Feels kind of interesting. And another Recaro for around 200. Decent seat selection here. The one in Okinawa never had very many seats. And we didn't even, did I even touch on these up here? We got the nice stuff up here, it looks like. Another Recaro, that one's around $900. The bride is around $500. And Mika, and some kanji. Yep, I don't know that one, but it's around 150 bucks. Lastly, before we get out of here, some tail lights. 180 SX, complete rear tail light set. Bunch of tail lights. I don't see anything else too noticeable except that. R35G. Somebody brought their R35 stock parts in here and must have just unloaded. The headlights, the tail lights, bunch of stuff. Those are pretty recognizable. Along with those. Evo 7 tail lights. And a few other little things, I guess HID sets. Yeah, that's all it is, HID stuff. Some fancy displays. I think that's off of a ZN6 as well. This up garage has a sweet catwalk across the street in front of it. Let's walk up here and take a look back down at the place, just to give you guys an outside idea. It's a decent sized up garage. It might be bigger than the one in Okinawa actually. And the selection was pretty good. The deal with Okinawa up garage is there's a lot of military people obviously, and there's a lot of military people that come there and then they buy sports cars, they modify their cars and constantly change stuff. So up garage has kind of a high volume of pretty decent parts you could potentially find at the up garage in Okinawa. Here, you know, everything's a little bit more spread out. Okinawa is such a small, confined area. Here, everything's a little bit spread out. There's 3 up garages alone in Nagoya, like I said. So you're not always going to find the best stuff at one up garage, but they do ship to any up garage. I could find something in Okinawa's up garage and have it shipped here for relatively cheap. But the Supra is back down that way. I'm going to go jump in that. Go see if I have some time to work out at the gym. It's about 2 o'clock now, so I'll probably go over there for a couple hours. And then I don't know what we're gonna get into the rest of the day. Probably not a whole lot. Looks like we might have some nice cars owned by the up garage staff back there. But in all honesty, I don't think we're gonna get into too much more today, car-wise. So I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was super loud in there and I didn't want to scream to talk to you guys, so apologize for not talking too much. But let's get out of here. I will pick a new video up later if I do happen to do anything else interesting today, but I doubt I will. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching.